This is what I want and what I strive for, so yeah, I'm just happy I'm here and just soak it up, and hopefully we can actually make a mark on the race and win it, hopefully. There was nearly some tears and I was shaking a little bit, and I threw the phone up, and my mate just had a baby. I woke his baby up, it was crying, it was a bit of chaos, but yeah, it was all worth it, and yeah, sinking in slowly.
Takes over by a length and a half to two. Fernando Cas, followed then by Mr. Speaker going up on the inside, and then Suntory Rose, they turn for home though. Nick's Bale is clear. Mr. Speaker's out in the clear and charge at the end, and got up. Mr. Speaker beat Nick's Bale zooming.
Just that strong, and I know what kind of dog he is. I would have liked to come into the final as the underdog, but he showed his hand a little bit, and I probably think he's the quickest dog in the race. If he can step cleanly, I think there's a huge chance. Well, I've dedicated my sort of whole life to dogs, and I've played footy my whole life. I gave that up to pursue the dogs, so I'm just putting all my time and effort into it, and it's just good to get a little bit back and yeah, just keep rolling. I would have taken any group race, but yeah, I sort of set 5 years to make a group one. It's probably a bit long, but I thought it's not asking too much of myself, but we've managed to do it in 5 months, and yeah, hopefully we can pull it off. Well, I had a group of boys contact me. There's probably about 15 or so of them, and yeah, they come to me with about $12,000 and said, can we find them a dog? And I think it took us roughly about 2 or 3 months, but we found one and ended up with Big Joey, Mr. Speaker, and yeah, he's been pretty good to us. Shagan, he's the main man. Then we got Josh Bruce and stuff, a couple of AFL players in there and that. There's some high profile people, but yeah, it's good, and yeah, they're getting me excited. Paddy and the boys really wanted to name him. They wanted a maiden or first starter so they could name it and stuff as well, and I think it's just something they do when they're all around on the drink, say Mr. Speaker, so they can have their say and things like that, so they rolled with it, and I love the name, to be honest. It's good. Well, it sort of hit last night. I actually watched the Melbourne Cup promo, and Jason Adams said like moments like this are just frozen in time, and I thought I'd just love to be like in the history books and just have my name up there. Yeah, I'm pretty confident, like just even run a place I think, but it's all, he can sort of do it. He can jump and lead and go, but he can also come back and find his way through the field, so I sort of wanted 1, 2 or 3 or box 8, and we come up with a check. I think Gypsy Wong should nearly push through and lead, and he should follow her through and get the sit, and yeah, hopefully just stalk her down the back. He doesn't stop jumping, he barks all day. He's a bit of a handful and a bit of a difficult dog to train, but his personality just overrides that, and I love him. I just love dogs, and it's what I do, and it's all I know, so I just take it in my stride.